It's day 0. I'm getting ready and making a little coffee. My current favorite brand, chock full of nuts. Fill it right up to the brim. There we go. Make me that. It's a 4-pot cup, or 4-cup pot, but it only makes me 2 cups, and that is because dumping out water there. That is because that's my coffee cup. Yeah, that's my coffee cup. All right, let's let this brew up while I get some more things together. What's up, Milo? You making sure I got enough cat hair to go with me? You inspecting my gear? You gonna miss me when I'm gone for a few days? Oh, he stretched his hand out. Was that a yes? Was that a yes? All right, well, I'll bring you back something cool from the woods to play with. Yeah? Will you be happy about that? Oh, I think he likes that idea. Although I'm not sure he wants me to go. He's got his paw in my pants. Anyway, this is, I think, the clothing and stuff that I'm going to be taking. And then I got this right here. This is like a river. I don't know if this is what they call rainfly, but this is obviously something from our. Hey, let's not ruin the equipment before we even get it out of the woods. Let me get it out there first. It's like, no, you're leaving that. Yeah, buddy, I know. And I got these 3 blankets back here. And of course, I'll be taking. Cannot forget. That actually should be like right prominent. And it's like 10 years old now. And it's been holding up very well. So we're going to be taking that with us to use. All right. We are here. Oh, yeah. Just like I remember it. Oh, there we go. We're here. Oh, my bridge is completely collapsed. I had a bridge over the thing there. It looks like it's kind of washout right here, too. I wonder if it's frozen over. Oh, it looks frozen over. Wonder if we can get fish out of there, too. That'll be, might be something to try. Oh, nope, it's not totally frozen over. Of course, never totally freezes over on that end, because that's where the spring feeds out at. Getting the fire started down the basement. It used to be a big furnace down here, now it's just a little one. Let's see around here. Doing it an easy way.
Easy.
Very easy.
Very easy.
Hey, we got a good old hatchet down here somewhere.
Hatchet?
Yeah, I remember I left a couple axes down here at some point in my life. Oh man, look what I found. This old saw. Oh, I mean, it needs a lot of cleaning and love. Yeah, bring those things out. I know where else to look. Oh, hey, what's that?
I'm trying to get a hold of
What's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Quite a few of them around, probably. You get looking for them.
Those are nice because they're. I've seen some videos on YouTube where people will turn these into a Viking axe. It looks really awesome. They'll
Heat it up.
hold a camera on there for me. They'll take and from this right here.
Yeah.
They'll cut this out, make this kind of like a circle here, and then they'll put an etch something on here, and they'll cut this off like right here. So stick the stuff in there. I'm gonna take the car out to the. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna take the car out to the.
The camp.
Well, yeah, what's probably gonna end up being the camp.
I call it camp.
Camp now? We're calling it camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. But I showed the. You know the old photograph from. I'm not sure I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. I showed the old photograph of the trailer
From the air.
from the air. Yeah,
Yeah.
that photo. I still carry that around.
Okay.
So I showed that. So here in a minute, we're gonna go out there, and you guys are gonna. Well, I don't know if there'll be. There should be enough light. Hopefully, if not, you'll see it in the morning. Oh, damn it! Can't have that all the way over there. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to. Oh yeah, beep beep at me, car. Don't worry. There we go. Looks like Uncle Eddie's coming to make fun of me for not having fire yet. Probably. I haven't been over here that long. I don't know how much you can actually see me behind the fire right now, but it feels really warm and it's nice. I don't think I'm going to add any more wood to this tonight. Pretty sure by the time midnight rolls around, this pretty well died down. Oh, I guess we're going. We're going. We got. Woo. Let's flip this around. Yeah. Okay. Well, little. Not too bad. We got the Happy New Year's, guys. I finished my meat. Woo! A little too close. That's awesome. So, yeah. We're gonna hold it out of maximum arm's length here. We're gonna finish off Happy New Year. Woo! Yeah. America. I'm entirely too close to that. Alright, well, had some coffee and decided to grab my old compound bow. It was a Christmas present from my wife a while back. Never really got anything with it though, so. And then it's been hanging over here at the farm for the last few years. So it's got a little bit of dust on it. We're gonna dust it off and see if we can remember how to use it. Alright, to the woods. Wow, it was a lot higher than I was aiming. I would like to have a trigger mechanism instead. I can't remember if I had one or not. But in a survival situation, this is what I had. Of course, I could make adjustments to all this. Try aiming a little bit more. I did hit the tree. Oh, you guys can't see it, but I did manage to hit the tree. So, right is okay, but I hit it a lot higher than I was aiming. No, that's not gonna do it. I know better than that. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting to find later. Hopefully we'll find it. It's going to kind of whiz off over that way. Alright, well that's 2 shots. I did hit the tree, but it kind of deflected. That actually hit pretty close to what I was aiming at. at least I seen where that one landed. Those two trees. Safe. So, whew, almost tragic. Almost tragic. Wait for it to spawn again. Oops. Okay. Alright. So, I need to turn this thing up a little bit. There we go. See that tree? And there we go. Like that. There we go. Now you can see the other tree. A little winded. Trying to clear that brush with a very, very dull hatchet. I would highly recommend, if you have the time before the zombie apocalypse, if you have the time before the robot zombie apocalypse, sharpen all your tools. Man, I know for sure these two trees are too far apart for this. So, I think I've got my bowline on the end here. Well, normally I would wrap this around twice or once and come back around. Let's just try it. Let's try it before we walk out of this and go get rope. Oh, another fail. So I got two options. I can either pick two trees that are much closer together, which actually might not be a hard thing to do. And it could even be right here in this stand of trees, like right behind me here. Show you. Like this tree, if I just swung around the other way and went to that one, or better yet, to this small one, because then it's not going to take as much to wrap around that. And these are closer. Much closer. There's also another small tree right here. I think this is maybe too close. For the rain fly to actually do its job. Very, very unprepared. Let's see if we can get this to pry up here. Oh, dang ya. Come on, sit there. Oh, you gonna sit right there? As if you would. That would be awful nice of you, camera. Stay right there. Okay. So, to keep the water off of this, I'm gonna grab the rain fly out of here. Where's that? Coat thing? I don't know what it's called. Orange. This thing right here. And I will cover that, and hopefully that'll keep it dry-ish. Then we're going to tie this side. How's that tension on there like that? That's crazy. Oh, the slush, all the slush. Pull the peg. Pull that peg. kind of shame I didn't see that first. There's less clearing over there I had to do to get the ground cleared. Well, it looks like it's kind of a smart thing to use this. Get most of the water off of it. Yeah. Oh, get this stuff under the fly real quick so it doesn't get wet. I'm really concerned that my water might get wet. So, trying to put this thing on. Keep myself dry. Or ish. Or drier. Man, it feels like it's keeping the rain off already. Oh, I'm not in a frame. So yeah. So far so good. It feels like it's immediately keeping the water off me. And standing here for, oh man, my belt sucks. And I got no ass to hold up the belt. I just got this big old belly I got to get rid of. No butt, no buttocks. What was I saying? Now I'm in the frame. Oh, I was going to say, now that I've been standing here for 10 seconds, I also feel warmer as I put this on. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can... I really need a different perspective now, because... Oops. Because the action's over here now. The action is over here. Rainfly is doing his job. He's doing his job well. So, you see how I got this hitched up. It's just I initially did a whole bunch of wraps just to hold it there temporarily, and that's actually what's doing the majority of the actual holding. And then I wrapped it around here and just put a shoestring tie to kind of make sure that back wrap doesn't come undone. And this one's basically the same thing. Same thing, except my ends were different lengths, so I ended up having to put the shoestring tie over here on the side. And then these guidelines just go out, and I wrapped them a bunch around the pegs. I didn't tie them or nothing, just wrap them a whole bunch of times around the pegs, and then drive the pegs in to get them tight. It's pretty tight. It's all pretty tight. It's definitely doing the job. Doing the job. Yeah. Okay, so how can I set this up now that you guys can be able to see what I'm doing? I didn't think about these. I should have got rid of these first. They don't need sticks in your view. What's that stick? Right there. Here we go. Alright. I only got about 5 more minutes before I gotta switch it to internal storage and go recharge the battery, so let's see if we can, in that short period of time, at least get the hammock hung. Now that I've got the rain fly positioned perfectly to protect it. Pour it out. Hang it up. And now I can do it the way that they recommend. Okay, well, my SD card ran out of space, so hopefully you caught some of that. But I was just putting up the hammock. Hammock's in. I still got to put the guidelines up for the mosquito net, and because it's still kind of high. I don't know if I really want it that high. I was just getting ready to bring this side down, although it looks to me pretty level right the way it's at. So maybe I don't want to bring it down at all. What I do need is to get some string I don't know if you can see it yet. I do need to get some string and tie right here to prevent drips from coming all the way down into there. So hey, I don't know if you can hear it, but the fire alarms go off around here at noon sometimes. Can you stay right there? It's actually not terrible, but what was I about to do? Oh yeah, bring the strings up for the. Oh, there's that stick I was wondering about. Bring the sticks up for the strings up for the. There it is. It's like a little bungee cord thing. And we can just bring it up and then kind of wrap it around this. There we go. Sorry about that terrible view. Like I said, I'm going to invest in something to hold that camera that's better than a coffee can, but we'll get to that. So, a little concerned I didn't get these right. So that's a bowline with 2 half hitches. I'm pretty sure I can get that undone later without too much problem. And it's just wrapped around here. But I always remember that like there was something that brought all this together in the past setups. Now something you can do on this is you can get a piece of wood or something, you can spread this out, and then that will actually spread out the tips of your hammock and let you lay more flat in it. Because this isn't, I don't think this is one of the ones that you can turn sideways and be flat in. But, and I want to be careful not to do too hard. Okay. This needs to be open all the way. Yeah, there we go. Open that zipper all the way. Open this zipper all the way while I'm getting in. It shouldn't matter too much, but. Oh, okay, before I get in, I better make sure I don't have anything in my pockets that's going to damage the tent. And I do. I had my saw in my pocket on that side. The flashlight on this side, that'll be fine. Oh, you guys are enjoying that view? Ha! Oh, I'm in. I am in. There we go. Get that, and I want to put my dirty shoes in here right now. I don't want that until later. Okay, so got to go back. Oh man, I can feel it already. Like exactly what they were talking about. If you don't have an under hammock, an under quilt, your back is going to be cold. So just lay in here for a second, compressing the insulation in my coat and everything. My back's already cold. So, now, I don't have an underquilt. As far as I know, Mosquito Hammock doesn't make an underquilt for this. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to get that from them. So if I want an underquilt, I'd probably have to buy one from a third party for this. But she's set up. Rainfly should protect it for the most part. I feel like the one end is more protected than the other. Yeah, if you look at it. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what's going on here is that I've got one end a little higher than the other end. And that's why this one looks like it's coming out of the fly more. Now, I want to get them pretty level, as far as like when I'm laying in there, level, not level to the ground, but level. Should hold this out further. I want to get them level to the ground a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. I'll get the stuff in it and I'll lay in there and we'll see. Alright guys, I think it's time to head out to the woods. We got our blankets all dangling there. Like I said, if I was going to be going for a long distance, I would definitely want to secure them a little better than they are currently. But let's take the trail most of the way. That way we can stay out of the weeds more and keep out of the briars with our dangling load. Got my hatchet, got my saw, got my knife, and food. Got my tin of charcoal. Sorry, it's not really char, it's charcoal. It's wood chips that have been turned into charcoal. So that should help me get a fire going in this wet environment. Right over here, we got my camp that I set up. I actually set it up a couple days ago, so it's all isn't happening over the course of one day. At least not this time out. Now, so we made it out here, and the tent is dry. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And our drip lines are moist, but that's. Well, it's a tiny bit moist right there. Maybe a tiny bit moist. But, oops, sorry. My drip lines are moist. And that I might say is a tiny bit moist right there. But on this side of the drip line, it's very moist. So that's a good sign, actually. That means our drip lines are working at least on this side. So let's look at the other side where we did something slightly different. So this one, yeah, that's pretty wet. That's still moist. I feel a little moisture right there in that, and that's pretty wet. So this one right here is a bad idea. This one is probably why this is a little moister than the other end. So let's get this one off. So there you go. This one doesn't seem like it did any better than the single on the other end. I don't remember the name of that knot, but there we go. Some geese going overhead. Oh, it's the pair of geese I seen yesterday. Now they're going north. They were going south when I seen them yesterday. They probably have a particular place that they like to hang out. So now I should be in the frame. Back to the camp with our blankets. So still pretty dry. They've taken a few drops of moisture. No big deal. So I want this bottom one first. I want to see if I can't pull it out without taking the other one off. My back at the moment. There it is. That worked. So I was able to get that out, and then the other one kind of latched onto that, but you know, it might as well come out now too. So, since it pretty much came out. So it's going to be hard to do. I'm not going to do this twice. Dang it. I need to slip this in. I'll show you guys where I slip it in. So I'm going to slip it into the in between the liner, the bottom liner, and the hammock. So I gotta go over this side. Inside the, so this is the inner liner, and normally you would put like an inflatable mattress or whatever in there. I'm going to be putting one of the microfiber blankets that's folded 4 ways over on the bottom under this, and then I'm going to be folding myself up in this one, covering myself up in this one. I'm going to lay on it and pull it over me when I'm done. And then of course I'll be wearing all my stuff. So, all right, let's roll this out. So if I just bring this up, since it's already in a roll, bring it up to this end, and just roll it right on out. Oh, that worked good. And then put the And make sure that it's all under the inner liner. All up and under that inner liner. And throw that down on top. Just, you know. The only thing I kind of wish is that they had a way to zip up the inner liner. There's not. You know. But that's pretty good. I like that. It should. Oh, that feels pretty good down in there, like some nice padding. Okay, so this is going to be my feet end. It's going to be my head end down there. Let's unroll the other blanket. Our tin. Oh, our fire helper. There we go. I'm on camera now. Our fire helper. Better be careful. I don't want to spill it. There it is. Our fire helper. Our charcoal. So I want to be careful about where I set this. Make sure it doesn't get any moisture in it. Still got this stuff that I want to use. That's kind of hard. Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. It's my wife. I better answer. Okay, so yeah, when I answered the phone, it did stop recording, which is probably good, I suppose. There we go. Rest of that bark. It's a lot drier than some of the other options I have around. So it goes all this. I'll put that right there. Okay. If I can't start a fire with this, I have no right being in the woods. Alright, let's pick up a good piece of charcoal here. That one seems pretty good. Actually, this one's even better. Is it? This one's even better. And then I just think I'm going to throw a little bit of charcoal down in the in my hole here. Fire start. Stick this one in there too. Alright, put the lid back on, save the rest of that. Okay, so we got a nice piece of charcoal here. Shouldn't take but a little bit of a spark to get it going. There we go, it's going. And that's all I need to, hopefully, to get the fire going. Because I got a little pile of this stuff in there. And I've got all that fire. Okay, so how can I avoid getting my knee wet? Could be less wet on that. Actually, sacrifice a piece of this bark or two. Put my knee down on something that's not soaked. There we go. Okay. Plenty of time. All right. At least make my cough worth it. I'm on the wrong side. I think it's going though. Oh, maybe. It's not. Wet knees be damned. But we got it. We got it going. We got smoke. Hey, and there's fire. Let's bring you over here. Watch. That's one wet fire, but it's fire. And my knees got wet and cold, so we're gonna have to get that fire. Hopefully the fire can dry out my knees eventually. Oh, just the psychological benefit of having a fire. Nothing else. Oh, and I can feel the warmth of that already. Well, looks like my fire's still going good. Camera didn't burn. That didn't catch on fire. I want to see the fire, but yeah, there we go. So, got all this lovely, lovely smelling sassafras on here. Make some smoke. Got endless supplies of dead wood here. There's not endless supplies of dry wood. So, see a piece right behind the camera here that looks pretty. Oh, that's not dead. That's why. That's why it looks good. Or is it dead? Or is it dead over here? Vine. That's a briar. Here's some wood. Got more from that tree that we used for the initial fire lay. That's what this is from, I think. I'm kind of hoping me beating on it like that will knock off the wet stuff more. Walk over and see if I could bring one of those pieces of log over here. And you can tell it's getting dark. Let's see here. I probably need to get you guys a different perspective on the camp. So over here maybe? This is where I had it before. Yeah. This is a good, pretty good if I can get to... Let's get the rest of our stuff out. Sorry for the darkness. The rest of our stuff. There's our wash up stuff. Let's leave that over here on the log. That's fine. There's our food and our tin to cook our tea in. So our food is our acorn squash bottom, where the seeds are usually at. That's hollowed out, and then we stuff that. I'm sorry I didn't record it, but we stuffed the inside of that with a layer of cheese, a pepper jack cheese, acorn crusted walleye, and then a layer of Swiss chard that was sauteed in ghee, and then it had some balsamic vinegar on it. Really good. Put a layer of that in there. We did that again, and then one more time, and then we topped it all off with more cheese. It's all in there, trust me, it's stuffed in there good. Pushed it, packed it down in, made sure they all got rid of all the air spaces out of it, and then wrapped it in a couple layers of aluminum foil. So hopefully this is going to protect our food. As we throw it into probably the middle of the fire, or close to squash, I want to make sure it's the right side, the right way up, and then I want to get it right down in there. I think. Right in the oven. It's very, very hot in there. Let's grab a stick and see if we can't roll it into the position I was looking to get it in. There we go. It's sitting on our original fire lay, I think, with all kinds of hot ashes and stuff burning around it. So let's get down here by the fire and dig in it a little bit so you guys can see what's underneath. Oh, look at that cheese. There's a lot of cheese on the top. Gooey, gooey cheese. Oh, we want to get down in there with some of that squash. Some of that burnedy bits. Oh. Oh, that is, oh. This tastes like pizza. It tastes just like pizza. Cheesy. Squashy. Oh my god, guys. I didn't think that would be that good. That is like so delicious. I didn't get to the fish or nothing yet. It's down in there. Oh, there's a little bit of... Oh yeah, look at that. That was a little bit of that Swiss chard. And all the juices and flavors. Highly recommend. Let's see. On our scale, I would definitely rate that an excellent. It's pretty close to stupendous, though. Definitely an excellent. Well, I'm tired of messing with the camera. It's dark. I'm going to finish up my food, drink the rest of my tea, and lay down. When I go to lay down, I'll bring you guys back for a bit. But like I said, I'm tired of fumbling with the camera and trying to do all these fun camp activities. But man, it might not look that appetizing, but that is so good. So yeah, I'm going to shut it off for now. Check my battery level and stuff because I want to make sure I have enough to to get my middle of the night report and morning report. So be back in a bit, guys, when we're ready to lay down. All right, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Fire's still going pretty good. There it goes. Still going great. I threw a little bit more brush that was just laying around onto it so that, I don't want it to spread any. But I set up these two sticks here. Hopefully I can get my boots to dry a little bit without catching on fire. There we go. Okay, I'll show you guys. I am now in my stocking feet. My shoes are up on their sticks. I guess it doesn't. I mean, these socks are coming off before I go inside the hammock. So there it is. It's that close to the fire. That close to the fire. Let's hope that that's enough to dry it, and plenty far enough away that I don't have to worry about anything else. We're good. All right. It's you guys can't see nothing. I'm trying to get in the tent. Oh, it is awkward. It's not so bad once you're in, I don't think, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, we are in. Zipped up. Oh. Well, I mean, that was totally an unnecessary step, but I think it makes the tent way better. Okay, now we need to make sure we're in the center, left to right, because, well, oops, can't see, there we go. Need to make sure we're in the center, left to right, that way. Not the center, but here's my pillow. Oh, get under this blanket a little bit. It's nice. So, yeah, not too bad. Okay, do I feel the cold coming through, or is that something else? I don't know. Trying to decide if the little bit of cold that I feel on my back is from compression, or I don't know. We'll sit here for a little bit and see. Well, anyway, it's time for me to go to bed. I'll put my socks on in a bit. If my feet get cold, I'm going to wrap them up in the microfiber blanket here. And they're really not feeling cold at the moment, so anyway. Guys, see the fire at all over there? Yeah, there you go. There's the fire. And have a good night, guys. I'll maybe talk to you in the middle of the night or in the morning. We'll see. Okay. Ooh. Switch. There we go. It's going pretty good so far. There's been a little bit of rain outside, but I'm drying here. The padding's working out. I'm staying warm. Except I gotta go pee, all that TTT I drank. But I'm not getting out of the hammock for that. I'm gonna unzip it and go out the side. I already did it once. It was successful. That's what it is. That's what it is. So I just thought I'd check in with you guys, let you know that I'm staying warm and fairly cozy. But anyway, I can hear raccoons in the woods. Chattering and fighting. fighting with each other. I don't know. Maybe they're just happy they're eating corn. I hope it picks up. Anyway, guys, you see my face a little bit again? No. This is the sun right here. Light went out. Okay, anyway, guys, it's like 4 in the morning or something like that. I've been staying fairly warm. I've had a cold spot from time to time. I just gotta roll around a little bit whenever that happens, and I'm fine. So, I'm gonna turn this back off. Hey folks, it's been a few days now. I'm back at the homestead. Just wanted to wrap this video up with kind of some conclusions and some filling in the blank things. First of all, it was a 5-day trip. I only spent one night actually out in the hammock tent. It was a pretty good night. It rained several times. There was raccoons. I slept pretty good. Yeah, if it would have been any colder, I definitely would have been cold, chilly out there, and the wind was low, so that helped a lot. Anyway, that's the conclusion of the camping portion of our farm trip. I've got a few more videos that I'm going to try to squeak out of that, edit out of that. There's acorn-crusted walleye that I made and ate while collecting acorns in the woods, and I'll show you that process when we get to that video. But and there's also me walking around in the creek bed and talking, and we'll see what else we're going to put out there. So if any of those sound really interesting, or you want to see a particular thing about the farm, or you have any questions about the trip, or the upcoming content, or the channel, or the homestead, throw those questions down in the comment section. And then I also wanted to thank my wife greatly. I kind of rushed her, put her under a little bit of pressure for this video. So all the music, the bass line, and everything in this video is produced by my wife. So thank you so much, babe. I wanted to apologize for the audio being all out of sync and stuff. Weird things happen when you record with your phone. It doesn't quite get the 30 frames per second perfectly, and I'm using Blender to render my videos, and I haven't quite figured all that out. So bear with me. So apologize for any inconsistencies in the audio. Maybe we'll get better in the future. We'll see. Stick around. Anyway, folks, that's where we're going to wrap it up. Like I said, there's a lot of things coming in the future. Till next time, I'll catch you later. Oh, hey, in case you guys didn't know, I've also got a game channel that I stream Minecraft in the mornings on Saturdays, and then we play a game with the wife on Saturday evenings. So that's over on my other channel if you want to check that out too. There should be a link in the description at this point. Yeah, if you like games, we do that Saturdays. I think it's time to get on the road. It's time for another road trip on the bike.